Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So it's been a little while since I've done a video. I think my last one was the 2nd of January that went out, which was a unboxing or a showing rather than an unboxing of the Christmas gifts that I got from my parents. So in between that, I've not had any more deliveries yet, well, apart from the new magazine. So this is what I'm coming back in with, as the kit from the magazine, which is called the Fluttering Moonlight luxury card topper kit. So this one I'm coming with is the Blue Moon, and this is all silver foiling. So I'm just going to put this out of the way. And I've got some gold, no I haven't, I've got some silver mirror even, and I've got 7x7 blank card. So I'm just going to cut my mat for this one, open up my trimmer and then go to 2 notches under the 7, and then I have to go in by 2 notches under the 7 again and tub away and do that, and then that's for that layer. So what I've got is the library or layout library from Hunkydory. This is volume 1. So I'm going to use one of their layouts. So this is rectangle and square. So this is a square one, but the design that I'm going with is a rectangle one, but I'm going to use it as a square. So as you can see down the bottom there, it's a square, but that's just for guide because it's been a while since I've made cards. So I'm going to come in with this one. So I'm just using my book for reference. So I go 4 notches under the 7 because I want to keep this butterfly in, or I'm assuming that Fluttering Moonlight means, like, well, it could mean the moths rather than butterflies. So I'm going to go that way and do that to 4 notches under the 7 again. So that's going to be my mat and layer for there. And then I need to do another one, but I'm going to do it slightly shorter. Where is that gold, silver mirror? I'm so used to doing gold mirror that I keep thinking I'm doing gold and I'm not. So we're going to use this bit because this bit is just a tad too long. So I'm going to go, what are we? So we're not quite, we're just 2 notches under the 7 on that. So I'm going to try 6.5 and see if I need to cut any more off. So this is going to go across here like so, but not edge to edge, so that works. And then I've got corresponding paper, or similar kind of style of paper, or she says, coming to think of it, with this kit you get some parchment. So I've just got 2 colours that will go with this one. So we've got that one with the same kind of moth style on there, so I'm going to go with this one, I think. So let me come in with this one. So I need it to be, what size are you? So you're just under 2.25. So if I do you to 2, it makes it a little bit easier for me to do the cuts that I need to do for this one. So that's going to go there, and then we're going to bring in this one, but I've got to go this way because I want it to be this way up. So I need to go 2 notches under the 2 for this one, and then it has to be 2 notches under the 6.5, which is, it's hard to get 2 notches under 6.5. So I'm going to try there and then see if that works. And that's going to go onto there like so. And then that is it for that bit. So we're just going to put that together. And as per usual, for that I'm not going to be using the glues on that one, it'll be the tape that I use on that one. So I'm coming in with my normal, my all-purpose glue, if it works for me, because it's been, as I said, quite a while since I've done any cards. I think my last video of cards that I made was the 24th of December. That was the last time I had a video go out, and I haven't done a card video since. So this is me first back in the new year doing a couple of simple cards to start with and get me back into the swing of cards. And it is a miserable day outside as well. Wet, dark, it's horrible. Very dark and gloomy. So, oh, what's going on with this pot of glue? I don't know. It's being a bit awkward today, this one. It doesn't want to come out of the nozzle properly. Might have to stick my pin in and not top of the nozzle to try and get the glue moving. Just seems to get a little bit clogged up when it hasn't been used for a while. Okay, let's try that. There we go. That seems to have worked a little bit better. That's better. So my glues are the tacky and the all-purpose glue like I normally use. And if you watch my channel, you know which ones they are. For those of you that are new to my channel and I've not mentioned the make of the glue, they are the Kalau. Both of them are Kalau. Kalau all-purpose and Kalau tacky. I tend to like them the best. Now, they're my go-to glues for every project, apart from doing paper or parchment. I tend to use dotty tape or you know, like double-sided or finger lift tape that Hunkydory do, and they do have that on their website. So just placing that onto there, and bringing this back in, back to your normal all-purpose glue again. I don't know if I'm going to be using the sentiments that come with this one, because I'm thinking I might use my own sentiments on here, because this is going to be a card for a big milestone birthday for a colleague that I work with. Her birthday's next month, 16th of Feb, and she's going to be 60. So that's going to be for that one, and I've got to do The next one that I do on here might be, just going to straighten that up a little bit, a retirement card. So we'll get to that one and I'll come along. And I am trying to keep my room kind of, or my workings kind of neat and tidy. So for those of you that are this one is not going to come out. One's being a little bit stubborn. Oh, that was in there a bit tight. Hunkydory. It's a tight fit, this one. Yes, so I'd just like to say, because I don't think I said it at the beginning of my video, that thank you for all your support. I do really appreciate it. It does mean a lot to me, knowing that you're out there supporting my channel. Yeah, this one hasn't been die cut very well. Now I'm not going to use that one, but as you can see on this, you have one here that doesn't have a frame, so you could quite easily use that one on that one. Yes, the frame is a little bit big, but it doesn't matter. You don't have to have it so it's sitting underneath. You can have it so it's sitting on the top like so. So that's on the other side. This frame's underneath, and this over the moon bit is on the top, so to speak. So you can use frames in that way, or you can just put them aside, put them in a little tub, and use them for if you've got any little square books or anything like that that you haven't got frames for. Because I know the little books you don't get any. You can buy the frames for little books, little pocket pads and all that. You can buy frames for them, but a majority of the time they don't have coordinating frames. So for this one, because I've got this in this corner, you still want to see as much of that as possible. So I'm going to bring this down and place this sort of like there. So I want this bit to be kind of flat, and then this bit to be raised a little bit. So I'm going to come in with a strip. Now with the strips, I am rubbish with knowing the thickness of them. I can never remember them, the thickness. So I think these are the thinnest millimetre thickness that you can get. So I think they're like a 1 or maybe a 2, around about there anyway. They're all on Hunkydory, so you just go on there. Obviously if you want more depth you go for the big chunky ones, which are like 4 mils, I know that. But Hunkydory do have you know, a really good line of foam pads. I do like their foam pads. So I'm going there. I might have gone too high with that one, maybe. Or too low down with that one. Should have come up a little bit, but that's okay, no problem. So I can just peel that back. Yes, it leaves a residue, but there's the good thing about this. I got what they call what do they call this now? It erases sticky residue. So it's an eraser for getting rid of foam pads, sticky glues on your scoreboards and stuff like that. So I'm just going to come in with this, taking that off, and then taking that off. And then what I'm going to do on here is just put a little bit of tacky glue just around that bit there, so that sticks to the parchment. So now bring this in, and try and get this as straight as possible. It looks like my border strip thing there moved as well, but not to bungle. So we're going to come in about there-ish, place that onto card like so, and then I'm going to come in with some foam pads, because I think like I say, Hunkydory have an array of foam pads and stuff like that, so you will find something that meets your needs. I mean, I've got such a lot of them now. I think every now and again I do add some to my basket when I check out. Most of the time the ones I do buy from there are the strips, because I do like their strips. So I'm just going to come in with this one, just taking the backings off of that, and then, so there's two things you can do with this. You can come in with your tacky glue, or you can, if you've got the purple glue sticks, you can come in with them and you can put them onto the back of your foam pads. So you've got a little bit of wriggle room, and I've forgotten which way that goes. I'll just look at the moon there. And then this one just goes onto there, like so. So that is that one. I've still got to download the papers for this one. I haven't done that yet. My glue is sticking to my table. So now that one is done, I'm going to find a sentiment that's not too big, hopefully, that's going to work in one of my books that I've got here. So obviously I said it's for a 60th. And let me have a look. That's 50. Although I do think she'd appreciate if I said that she was going to be 50 again. I think she would like that. But we all know, well I know, and a lot of people know. See, I do have this one, 60 Feeling Groovy, but I don't think that one is going to work on it. It's too big. So I might have to go for something a little bit smaller. Let's have a look. Or a shaped sentiment, maybe. Sometimes I think in my head that maybe I should have got these sentiments out first, but this is a bit sticky, this one. Let's have a look what we've got in here. So obviously it's silver, like I said. So we do need silver. They're all gold. Let's find my silver, no gold. So here we have, thinking of you, wishing you everything wonderful. That's the kind of colour blue I want. Time to celebrate. It's party time. You did it. Sending congratulations. Cheers to you. Don't think so. Happy birthday. What are they on? They're banners. Let's have a look. Got shaped ones here. Let's have a look in this one. Gold again. Still gold. There we go. With love and best wishes. Birthday blessings to the birthday boy. It's definitely not. Happy birthday. Just have a look at that one. try this one because it's similar colours to what's on there, and then I can put 60 on there with letters, numbers even, not letters. Yeah, let's go with this one. This one works. I'm happy with this one. Let's put that on there. Let's put that on there like that. This one has definitely not been cut through totally. It's getting a bit tricksy. Foam pad this one. Now you don't have to use this one, but I thought I may as well use it because half the time when I don't use them they just go in a folder and then they get forgotten about, and you can't really use them on any other cards really. So I'm going to place that one just down the bottom because it says send in best wishes, so happy birthday, send in best wishes. So that is that one. I just need to put some gems on there, which I need to look to see which gems I'm going to have. I've got so many gems. Some I've not even used yet. Ouch. So obviously I need some silver. Okie dokie. What have I done with my silver gems? So you can see I haven't been in here for a while because I've lost my silver gems. Okay. Found some other ones. These ones will do. not used these ones yet, so I think they've still got the tape on the front. Oh, why is it when you get something that you've not used before you can't get the tape off? There we go. It does help if you take that off before you try opening the tub that they're in, and no my luck, I would normally be the one that gets them everywhere. So, stop moving, get wobbly. Okay, let's put some glue on there. Where is my picky up tool? Now I've lost that. Not very organised today, am I? Come on, tip over. Oh no, these ain't silver, these are like, what's that word? Kind of crystal. They look nice. Put another one there. Let's go in this way. Yeah, they do actually. Sparkly. I like that. Let's go to the next size. Teeny tiny smaller. These I got from, I'm sure it was Temu. I do get a lot of my gems from Temu, must be honest. Come on, turn over. There we go. Let's put you on there. Let's go one on there and one on there. I think what I should do when I'm doing these now is I need to use a glue pen rather than the glue that I'm using. But so I've got all these glue pens from Hunkydory as well. So I've got this one, it's just the same as that tacky glue, and I bought these 2-in-1 pens as well. So I need to maybe use some of them, and I've got these ones that I brought from Amazon, I think. So different ones there, so I'm going to try that one at some point if I remember that I've got them, because I forget what I've got. So that is card number 1. All it needs now is the insert and a verse to go in it, which I get my verse. Some of my verses are Hunkydory and some of my verses are from Amazon, which are Katie Sue sticker balls, or peelables I should say. So they're like clear when you stick them onto the card insert. Just all you see is the black writing, you don't really see. It's just look Katie Sue up on Amazon. Yeah, so that is card number 1. So now I'm going to get set up for card number 2, and I'll be back shortly. Okay, so for my second card I've got another 7x7. This time I've cut it down so it's going to form a cutaway card, and this is a 3.5-inch cut that I've just cut off. So I'm just going to put that to the side, and then again, because it's silver mirrory, I'm just going to move my gems out of the way for a bit. So this one, I don't think this is big enough to do a 7. Oh, yes it is. So I'm going to do 2 notches under the 7 by 2 notches under the 7, and that's going to be in there. And normally I do it up the other way so I don't blind you. That's definitely not big enough for what I need. So then the next one, because it's 3.5, you go to 2 notches under 3.5, and then I can move this underneath all my other bits. And then this one is 2 notches under the 7, a bit I can throw away. That's going to go onto there, I think. And then we're going to come in with this piece. So this is going to be for there. So we're going to go 4 notches under the 7 by 4 notches under the 7, and I'll keep that little bit because it might come in handy for a border on another card. So that's going to go into there, and then this one I'm going to use, I don't really want to use the butterfly because it's not really going to get seen, so I'm going to use this side, and I'm going to go 4 notches under 3.5 that way, and then 4 notches under the 7, and then that is going to go onto there. And I'm going to get rid of that little bit because I don't think I'm going to need that teeny tiny piece. That is all the cutting for this one. So another simple straightforward card for this one. So because this one's paper again, I'm going to come in with my dotty tape pen. I think I've just run out on that one. Yep, that needs a refill. Let's swap over for my other one that I've got that's got tape in it, and I'll have to remember to fill that one back up. I'm not going to put any glue on here. You can if you want to, so you've got a bit of wriggle. Just going to place that down onto there. Then we go with the glue on the back of here. Like so. And then your tacky in them 4 corners. And then place that onto there, like so. And then because we're going back to cardstock, we just go back to doing the 2 glues. So you've got your all-purpose on the back there, then your tacky in them 4 corners, onto this one. Nearly made the mistake. I was just looking at that thinking, oh, I've cut that too short. No, I haven't, because you've got to stick it on your mirror car first. Silly Billy. So then I go on to this one, gold silver mirror, and then this one, and then place that on to there like so, and that's going to look like that. Then we're going to come in with this other big topper on here, so this one, and then again take that out, take that out, and then again this one's not going to get used, but you can use it on little books, or you can use it on this one. I know it's a different colour, but you can, if you don't want to use that, you can use that side. You know, your options are there. So I'm just going to leave that over here with my other one, and I shall remember to put that back in the box. Well, I haven't even got a folder for this one. I've run out of folders. So this one is going to go onto here like so, so far over. So we're going to come in with the foam strips on this one. Turn that over. Let's move you out of the way. So I need to go this way maybe first. Where are my little scissors gone? They're out. And then we're going to go this way. I know these do bend round, Sometimes I just like to do the straight bit first and then go back over this bit. So that's that. It should be enough on there. I don't want to go too far over because I want to leave. Yeah, that's perfect. So now we'll peel these off. Oh, missed my bin. There we go. Got my Hunkydory bin on my desk. And that one goes in there. And then this one. I do know one thing, that in my craft room, as most of you know, I've seen the video that I posted on my YouTube channel of my craft room, and I've given you a tour. My craft room is not excessively big. It's a small, small shape, small size, and let's put this on here. The amount of Hunkydory stuff I've got now is kind of overtaking this room. I've got no room for nothing else. I just have mostly Hunkydory stuff in here. Majority of it is Hunkydory, or should I say 99% of it is Hunkydory related. So I think this one went up that way, didn't it? Yeah. So I keep seeing things on Hunkydory and I keep thinking to myself, nope, you can't buy it, nope, you can't buy it, nope, you can't buy it, nope. And then I end up buying it. And I've just made a boo-boo on this one. Because I wasn't meant to put the foam pads all the way across on there. And I have done that and messed it up now. Dear me. Okay, not to bungle, said Zippy. Let's peel these back a little bit. This is what you get when you don't concentrate. But as I say, got that rubber. Where's my scissors gone for my foam pad, so I can cut that bit off, hopefully. And we're not going to make too a pig's ear of this. So as you can see from all the mistakes I've made on this one, it has been a while since I made a card on video. So now I've got to bring in my trusty eraser thing and hope for the best that I can get the majority of this off. If not, I have no idea what I'm going to do, which then means this card is ruined. No, that ain't going to come off. Messed it up. Okay, next best thing, let's go back in. Let's put one on there. Get my nice new scissors that I brought, fussy cutting ones, because I'm the one that made the boo-boo. I don't know if I'm going to be happy with this now. Come in with option 2. Kind of annoyed at myself a little bit. For not paying attention, but there you go, never mind. Made a boo-boo. So I need a thicker pad now. I think these ones, I don't know if these ones are going to be too thick. I'm going to have to cut it in half. I know, they're going to work. We're just going to have to change the way I was going to do this card. It's my mistake, but as I say, I keep my mistakes in on my card making videos. I did try to rectify it and try and do it so that it wasn't going to be a total disaster, but it's going to be a total disaster. So, well, not a total disaster, it's just not how I planned it, but I'm sure I can come up with a solution in a minute as well. I've got some other options I can figure out in my little brain. Rightio. Okay, let's put this on. Didn't need to put that other piece of cardstock on there, but hey ho. Get off, thank you. Okay, let's put a bit of this on just to give it a bit of wriggle. And obviously with that extra bit of card on there, it's giving it a bit more height without the, well, I was going to say without any drama, but there's been plenty of drama on this card, that's for sure. So let's put that onto there, give it a bit of a press down, and then put that to the side for a minute. There's no big hardship. Let's have a look, see what I've got on here that I can incorporate with that butterfly that I've got used on there. Okay, let's have a look. The one that does go, there it is. I knew there was one on here somewhere. Let's cut this one out. Okay, let's go to there. Trim that all the way down to there. Same with this one. And then trim you off like so. There we go. And then Let's get a bit of gold, silver mirror even. No, that's not big enough. So what size are you now? So you are a notch under 3. So if I do you at 3 and a notch, let's see if you work or whether you're going to be too big. Right, you're perfect. And then let's see what you are this away. So about 2 notches over the 4. So if I do it to 4 1/4, then you should be perfect for the layer mat. Yep, perfect. Let's come in with my tape runner, or my dotty tape I should say, for this one, because it's paper. And the thing with the dotty one, you do get a little bit of time to be able to take it off and re-stick it. There we go. So that's going to go there. I'll put you flat on there, I think. And I'll put a bit of you on. You can go there. And now I have my third idea for this one. Let me just see. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to leave it like a window. That's okay, we can do it. I can go with that one. Let's have a look. From across the moonlight, have a wonderful day. Where's the other bit that I use? Oh, there it is. Okay, that's going to have to do, I think. And I'll just need a sentiment. Obviously I don't want gold. Sometimes finding the sentiment is the hardest part, especially when you haven't got one that really works on the book in the on the topper sheet, and then finding a colour that's going to work with the colours that you've got. Here's another hard one, because obviously they bring out new colours, and I don't buy all the, I buy these but I don't buy all the new colours. So a white one would work. Or like it's got to be silver, not gold. Maybe I just have to go with a smaller sentiment rather than a bigger one, because I'm not finding what I want in any of my sentiment books. So let's go with, let's try this one. Sorry guys, this has taken me a lot longer than I anticipated through my mistake. Let's have a look what we've got here. No, I want it for a woman, not for a man. So, I don't know guys. Happy belated birthday, no. Birthday wishes, just to say, time to celebrate Easter, no. It's not going to work for me. That's not going to work, that's the wrong colour, blue. Do not have one that's yellow. silver. That's gold, that's no good. Green, that's no good. Everything's gold. It's gold, gold. Black is silver, that is silver, that'll work, but does it have what I want on there? Probably not. Wishing you happy retirement. There we go. Let's try that one. Yeah, let's put that on there. Put that on there. Wishing you a happy retirement. And then I can't remember if in one of these little books I saw friend or not. So I'm going to leave that here. I'm going to stick on some gems and then we are done and dusted with this card. Oh, why did I squeeze so hard? I mean, I never know. Right, don't squeeze so hard. Watch out for that blob of glue. I don't know if these... Oh, look, no, I thought I squeezed it in the lid then. I don't know why, if them pens are going to be any good or not. I think I might use the other ones for this kind of thing. Let me find me... oh, where is it? Should I put you away? Where did I put you? Did I leave it? Oh, there you are. Try not to stick my arm in my glue as well. I don't know, I'm having a mare of a day. Okay, let's put you on there. Let's get another one. Let's put you on there. Watch out for my blob of glue. Oh. Let's try one of these 2-in-1 gel pens or whatever they're called. Glue pens. Ooh, you good. You work. Let's go with you then. Oh. Drop me gem on my lap. Come on. Over you go. Over you go. Flip over. There we go. Thank you very much. Let's put another couple on here. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's go there. Let's push you back up. Okie dokie. So let me just bring in both of my cards then. Let's get some of this out of the way. Let's move you out the way. Before I do that, I need to get rid of that glue splot on my desk before I go put my other card on there. Just get a bit of tissue. Oh dear. Just trying not to get it on my oversized hoodie as well, and my foot is coming off on my board. Let's put on. Oh, let's put you there. Let's put you away. Let's put you. Where did you go? There, I think. Rightio. Let's bring in card number 1. So, card number 1 is like that, and that went perfect. Card number 1. no mistakes, no nothing. Card number 2 was a little bit more of a mission really. Kept going wrong. Or not, it kept going wrong, I kept going wrong. So I rectified that with adding an extra topper on there to, so when it's stuck I can't stand it up because of the glue gems, the gems rather. But they are both there, done. The mistakes are all left in, but you know, trial and error kind of thing. Oh, stuck you to the top as well. So that is it for this video, guys. Sorry about the long-winded video and all the mistakes on that second card, but I never take any of my, I never edit my mistakes, I always leave them in so you can see how you can kind of cover the mistake over or think of a different way of doing things. I'm not brilliant at doing some style of cards, as you can probably tell from that. I don't organise anything when I make a card. I just get what's in my head and then go with it, and if it works it works, if it don't it don't. Yeah, so that is it for this one. Next time I come back in, I'll be coming back in with this one, and I'll be going on to the next one out of the kit that comes with the latest magazine, which is, I can tell you in a minute, which is issue 87. So yeah, that'll be next video. Maybe Monday. Sorry if you can hear my tummy growling there. Yeah, that could be coming out Monday, or maybe, if not, it'll be the Wednesday. So till then, guys, take care. Till next time. Bye bye for now.